everyone.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Did you add my audio source to?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it's
awesome.
there.
Sweet. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Wait, am I doing the intro? I'm
Yes,
doing
you are doing intro.
Oh.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Restart.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Mina.
Oh, fuck me. I'm Mugi. I'm sorry.
One more time. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mina.
And I'm Mugi.
And we're Migi Mail, a podcast made by two friends that discuss the vast world of content creation. And today we are talking about relationships.
Oh, relationships. This
Bum,
is...
bum.
I want to say, like, this is, like, a pretty touchy topic for a lot of people. Especially because of how, how superficial it can be in the scene.
Yes. And so this isn't just romantic relationships. It also includes like friendships, like content creation, like acquaintances as well. So it's not just like romantic. Cuz like there's more nuance than that, but like that there's like a place for that as well.
Yeah, I definitely think, like, especially in the content creation scene, like the, how do you say, the edge between like friendship and acquaintance is like so weird.
It's
And
so blurry.
It's so fucking blurry. And actually, I want to tell you about this. I was saving it for the podcast.
Oh? Wow, we're actual podcasters now.
It's not tea. I'm not gonna say the name, but it's not tea. But I was with some IRL creators the other day, and I really realized, like, I feel like some relationships in the scene are like really just like collaboration relationships. You know what I mean?
Oh, like if they're not streaming together or they're not constantly collabing, they just don't talk?
Yeah, but I also feel like it's almost sort of normalized to have that sort of relationship, especially in the IRL scene, if that makes sense. Like I've been streaming with a couple of people who I've never streamed with before. And I didn't stream myself because I was like, I'm just gonna feel out the vibes, see what's going on, you know. I don't really want to yeah, exactly. I don't want to like intrude my own chat into this new space where I don't even know the vibes yet, right? But I've noticed with these like collaborations is that you go on for the collab, you say like your hellos and whatnot, you like, you know, kind of amp it up for the stream, and then like, you know, you end and then you just leave.
Oh,
and that's
there's no like follow up?
Yeah, there's no follow up. It's just kind of like that's just what it is. And then you talk on like twitter.com, and it's very normalized, I feel like, in the IRL sphere, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like you have this relationship where you come together for collaborations to make content, and then like you don't really talk outside of that, except for maybe a few couple of people, right?
Yeah. And that's really just to plan the next content.
Yeah, it's really just to plan the next. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, I've noticed this recently with this group that I play Among Us with. Not to say they're bad people. I love them. They're really sweet. Like I met them at TwitchCon. It was very fun talking to them, everything. But like I've noticed I never talk to them outside of content creation, you know? It's either whenever they message me, it's always like, oh, do you have time for this Among Us collab next week? Oh, do you want to play this game together, you know, on stream? And be like, oh yeah, I'd love to. You know, it's always a fun time spending time with them. And they're very genuine on stream. But it never goes beyond that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's never like they're never hitting you up just like, hey Moogie, how are you?
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
Hey, what's up?
I mean, a safe couple, a few of them have. Like one of my friends, Ozza. I will say the name.
I will say the name.
I will say the name. My friend Ozza. I met him at TwitchCon. We actually weren't super like close at TwitchCon. I think we talked for like maybe 30 minutes, and like that was it. But then like as we started playing collabs together, we are like, oh shit, like, you know, like we just have a lot of
pretty decent.
Yeah, we have a good banter together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so like he reaches out sometimes, I reach out sometimes, and it's kind of like, you know, all fun and games. It never goes like, I guess, any deeper. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's still like very surface level, very content creation esque, and there's nothing wrong with it in my eyes because it's like that relationship was almost established beforehand. You know what I mean?
Oh, like the expectations going in was more or less just, like,
exactly.
Like we're like it's kind of like networking with that intent, and that's actually perfectly okay. But because like, oh yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, for some fucking reason, I don't know why, that just doesn't translate in the VTubing scene.
I think actually I'm gonna refute that.
Really?
I think it does, but I think it's generally one way, and it's one person who thinks that's how it goes. and the other person who doesn't, who gets a bit offended that like they're not actually as close as they're supposed to be, or that they feel like they're supposed to be.
That's what I mean though. Like I feel like that happens so often in the VTubing scene where it's like this weird like parasocial like we're more than this because we follow each other on Twitter. But in like I feel like the IRL scene, from what I've seen and experienced, again, I haven't seen a lot of it, so who knows, but from what I've seen and experienced, it almost feels like this like idea of we are all content creators in a scene together, and we are taking this as a content creation space and content creation relationships. It's just so much more common.
Okay, do you think maybe it's because a lot of VTubers specifically started as hobbyists, and like it wasn't something that they like, at least I'm talking from my own experience, like we came into it just like kind of like, oh, it was a trend, it looked fun, I picked it up. Like let's say you have like a natural talent for streaming, or like you find it pretty fun, you want to pursue it. And then like the nuances of how to interact with other content creators like was never established because like someone didn't take it seriously up until like that point, until they actually started. Versus like IRL streamers who are a bit more like established or have been around a bit longer, understand like the social expectations of like interpersonal relationships within content creators.
Maybe. I will say like all the content creators I think I've interacted with on the IRL side, they've all been creators for a very long time. Like they've all had a lot of experience. And I think like VTubing is one of those weird spaces where like a lot of people are coming in knowing nothing at all. You know what I mean?
Me.
Yeah, like you.
Me, I was baby. Although it's been 2 fucking years now. That's crazy.
Yeah, it has been 2 fucking years. It is crazy. But yeah, maybe. I will say I haven't experienced a lot of creators like outside of that sphere. And all of the creators in there, I would say like have had at least like 5 years of creation under their belt.
That's insane to me.
Man, it is pretty fucking insane.
Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started, like, content creation and I started my streaming journey, I was looking for friends. I wasn't looking for, like, content creator, like, acquaintances. And I feel like a lot of people probably went in with that same, like, idea, like, oh, this is just a way to meet people online. Especially since a lot of VTubers started at the height of the big C, where we weren't having as much interpersonal relationships with people like IRL. Corona.
Oh. Sorry, continue. I was like, what? Is this an inside joke?
The COVID.
COVID. I see.
Yeah.
COVID.
Because like the height, I think, of like a lot of indie VTubers started like around like the time for COVID. Like when that like started to like, kind of like shut everything down. Everyone was going online to like get like their human interaction in. And so like it kind of skewed how people were like creating like relationships online.
Yeah, actually that's a great point. I think we talked about this before in another podcast episode where it was almost like these people who are coming into the scene are so young and impressionable, and they like get like a little bit of attention or a little bit of,
oh my god,
as they say, clout.
Dude. they taste like a smidgen of clout, like
yeah, they're like, give me more of that shit.
little clout goblins, like give me that shit. That shit tastes so good. To like drip feed them like it's fucking like morphine or some shit.
Oh my god.
Like...
No, but like I really do think that's a great point, because like there's so many young impressionable kids coming into the scene. Yeah, and like they come into
I'd argue even old people. Older people,
no,
old.
You're right.
Because listen, I'm not young, but like I know people who are my age or slightly older who act just like the kids. And I'm like, you guys are way too old to be acting like
You do have a Zoomer voice, though, I will say.
I do have a Zoomer voice.
You do have a Zoomer voice. You sound very young.
I don't know. I think it's just because I sound happy. I'm genuinely like, I sound like I'm smiling. Because like, you can hear it when I smile in my voice. And so like, I feel like the older you get, the more jaded life becomes and the less you just naturally smile. And I'm just naturally a pretty giddy person. So people like automatically take off like 10 years.
I will say that your vocabulary is also pretty Zoomer, though.
It's because I'm on TikTok.
I know.
Renegade.
Stop. Someone recently came to my stream, and they were like from Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
And they were like, you have like a CNN type voice. And I was like, what the fuck is a CNN type voice?
On today's broadcast, we'll be talking about, what did they fucking talk about on CNN?
Breaking news. Today, at the
This
local
dumpy
grocery
was too
store,
fat.
someone walked in with a massive fat dumpy. But yeah,
Oh my
apparently
God.
in completely unrelated from the podcast title, but like apparently in C they call different types of voices like by the channels. So there's
Oh.
CNN type voice and then there's BBC type voice. And
Wait,
I found that so funny.
Wait, what kind of voice do I have? I feel like I'm Disney Channel
I feel like your Disney Channel, yeah. That's,
or Nickelodeon.
that's
I'd rather
pretty
be
good.
Nickelodeon.
That's pretty good. No, that's pretty good. No, apparently it's because like they get like those channels over there. So like when they hear it, they don't associate it with the type of race because like, you know, America has white people.
Yeah,
you know,
America's very diverse.
UK has white people, and it's like it's a CNN voice and a BBC voice, you know?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can I go on a little bit of a tangent?
Yeah.
So you know what I learned? Okay. You know, in America, I feel like Americans, you'll understand. So, fun fact, I'm Middle Eastern, you guys.
Habibi? I'm sorry.
Habibi question mark. And whenever I have to fill out like any surveys about ethnicity, like Middle East does not exist. Like we are not real, apparently. I always have to put Caucasian. So
It's
I'm
so
white
fucking
in the eyes
weird.
of the government.
It's so
But
fucking weird.
I was talking to one of our friends, Evie, who is Australian.
Mm.
And we were both taking the Twitch survey where you enter in like all like that information. And so I'm obviously taking the American version, and it's just Caucasian's my only option to put down. But Evie was doing like her version, and Middle East was an option.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was an option in Australia, but not in America.
I have
was
no
like,
idea why.
Wait, excuse me? Do I not exist in America? Like, come on. Like,
There has to be a reason. Like there has to be a reason. I can't
like,
I can't imagine that like there isn't a reason that this is happening. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it has to be. But why? Just give me a box. I want a box. I
It's
want a
time
box
to move to it's time to
tick.
move to Australia, man. It's time-
Good day, mate. Today
no,
in the
no.
Villar.
This is how you do it, man. This is how you do it. Just tick every
Okay.
single box on there.
What race are you?
All of
Yes.
the races.
I am every race.
Oh man. But yes, bringing
Man.
it back to podcast. Bringing it back to podcast.
Podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Relationship.
Relationships, yes. I think like one thing I really want to talk about with like so for those who don't know, this topic was brought up to us by a very, very sweet viewer of ours named
Yes.
Aku Miawi. Thank you so much, Aku Miawi, for emailing us this podcast idea. If you guys have any ideas you'd like to email us to as well, you can email at migimailpodcast@gmail.com. And just type out whatever you want us to talk about. We're happy to take requests for ideas of podcast titles because we are running out. So please,
If you
please,
give a bad
I'm
idea,
begging
though,
you.
I will make fun of you. I will publicly be like, hey.
You will be
hey,
publicly
yeah,
shamed.
Yeah, you, Jack. That idea was dog water. Come up with a better idea, Jack. Like,
Oh man. But yes. One thing I did want to talk about coming into this was specifically people who disguise the fact that they are single when they are
oh
actually in
my
relationships.
God. Yes.
It's pretty fucking crazy, and it happens more often than you would know. Again, I'm not gonna say the
a
name.
lot more often than you would think. Like okay, recently it's kind of like a little bit of a tangent, but still related to the point.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I just found out I'm getting laid off in a few months,
Mm-hmm.
and so I decided to clickbait my announcement thing in for Twitch, like the announcement notification.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wrote serious announcement. To like, you want to garner views in, you got to play the game a little bit.
Right.
And so everyone comes in, and their first reaction is, "Congrats, you're getting married."
Habibi? Question mark.
I was like, first of all, I need someone else to get married too. I can't legally marry myself or my cardboard cutout of Kazuha. And like,
I mean, you could.
I mean,
Someone's gotten married to Miku before. You could.
That's in Japan.
We'll move to Japan then.
I'm not moving to Japan to marry Miku. No, but everyone initially went to like, "Oh my God, congrats, you're getting married." But like, I'm not. A preface, I'm not even in a relationship. But I don't know. It kind of warmed my heart though that my chat would be so supportive of me if I was like to get married or get in a relationship. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Like, I'm not. You guys are like, guys. I play too many gacha games to be in a relationship. But like,
Wait, what does that say about Pixel? He also plays gacha games.
Dude, we always preface, Pixel is Mugi's partner.
Yeah, Pixel is my partner. Whoa, wait, hold on. You're doxing me about my relationship status on my podcast? Whoa there, Mina. Whoa there.
Hey, the M in Migi Mail stands for Mina. No, okay, listen, there was one day where we were constantly dogging on Pixel unintentionally.
That was so fucking funny.
Where we were looking at something really cringe. I'm like, oh yeah, he looks like a Magic the Gathering player. And Pixel's just like, hey.
And then like the next thing, yeah, Umi was like, yo, this looks like someone who would, this looks like someone that who would play Yu-Gi-Oh would do. And he was like, hey, I play Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic the Gathering.
That was so freaking funny.
That shit was so funny, dude. But yes, for those who don't know, who are maybe listening either purely on Spotify or are new to the podcast channel, I have a partner and their name is Pixel. I'm
sorry for everyone who thought me and Mugi were dating.
Yeah, we are not dating. We are not dating. I don't know if anyone actually think that though. Oh my god, stop. No, oh my god, dude. The other day Umi was over. And she was saying some pretty sussy shit. I was like, Umi, you can't do that. We're gonna queer bait. We're queer baiting right now. That's not okay.
Wait, can we talk about queer baiting in the VTubing community?
Absolutely. Yes, but we'll get to that in a bit. For those who don't know, Pixel is my partner. We've been together for about 1.5 years now. And he's very, very involved in my content, and everyone in my community knows. Yeah, it has. It's crazy, right?
Guys, you wanna know a fun story?
Stop. No.
So one of the first times me and Mugi hung out like in real life together, we got like tea at this really cute tea place. And like we're just talking, vibing. And Mugi's like, do you know who Pixel is? And I was like,
I did the whole putting my hair behind my ear. Like, do you know who Pixel is? Oh my god.
And I was like, I think I played Valorant with him like once or twice maybe. And then Mugi was like, yeah, like it's nothing serious. Like I've just been like talking like to him. Like he like reads to me to sleep.
Stop.
And I am looking at Mugi and I'm like, okay, buddy. Yeah, nothing. Okay, falling asleep on Discord together. Blah.
No, that shit was so funny because Mina told me after the fact that we got together, she was like, I fucking knew, man. And I was like, what? But you didn't show it. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like, okay, buddy. And the first time we meet, like, cause like the way that she reacted to me initially when I told her, she was like, oh yeah, he seems like a nice guy. And I was like, yeah, like I don't know what's happening, but it's just like we're kind of talking and stuff like that. I was like, I was like the fucking schoolgirl mode. Yeah, it was so cute. Enamored. Cute. And then like after we started dating, Mina was like, I fucking knew it. Since that first day you told me at the tea place.
Because why else would you bring it up?
Hey man, listen. Maybe I just wanted your opinion.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
No, I wanted to brag. No, I wanted to fucking brag, man. I'll say it loud and clear. I will take that.
I will say you and Pixel have a very healthy relationship.
Yeah, I would say like in terms of like the boundaries that we have, the stuff that we share on stream versus like what we keep private, I would say in my head is the perfect example of like what a content creator in a relationship should be. Not to like, be narcissistic and all, but like I do think it's
full narcissism.
No, you're right. So you're so fucking right. Full narcissism. You should follow me and my model. Like, I am
I am the golden standard. You guys should be listening to me.
No, but I really do think to some extent that like we have a lot of really healthy relationships in terms of like content creation. Like I talk about them on my Twitch. And I think one of the reasons why I can feel comfortable doing this is my community knows that I am not up for grabs. You know what I mean?
But I also think that's because of the type of content that you create.
Yeah.
You've never once offered the girlfriend experience.
I might on my Patreon.
Well, that's different. But like, you know what I mean? Like the girlfriend experience where like a chat is like possessive of their streamer.
Yeah, no.
That is so weird.
It's so weird to me. Like I know that's a form of content and I know like there has to be like a avenue for that, right? Like it's there, people want it and that's why it's there, right?
Yeah.
But it's also just so fucking jarring when you see the way that they react to these streamers and like these creators who like have their own lives and they think like these viewers think they know everything about them, you know?
Yeah. Like, and then they start like inferring about like their interpersonal relationships just by who like they interact with on
Yeah.
stream. Who are they tweeting? Whose tweets are they liking? Are they unfollowing, refollowing someone? Like they're coming up with full-on narratives for this person. And that's like absolutely insane because like stream only sees like a certain side. Like, yes, you can be your authentic self on stream, but it's still like you're still gonna have that like that bit of personality that's just like different off stream.
Yeah, like
Where
for
it's like,
example,
yeah.
I'm never going to talk about like me and Pixel's personal life. Like if he's going through something, like if we're going through something that, you know, maybe isn't super appropriate for stream, that sounds really wrong. Not that direction. Other direction.
like-
Emotional direction, not physical.
No, just like normal like relationships.
Yeah, like normal relationship stuff. Maybe we have bumps in the road or something. It's not something I'm gonna bring into stream, you know?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, exactly. If I fight or something. Yeah, thank you, Evie. Thank you.
Yeah, you're not a vlogger. You're not a vlogger.
Yeah. He cheated on me. YouTube video
Not
right there.
clickbait.
But like, I feel like there's like a line that segregates that, right? It's like, this is our relationship on stream, and it's very like denoted to these specific elements. And then like we have other elements off stream that people just won't ever know about, you know? And that's healthy. That's how all things should work, I think. Like me and Nina even, like we're friends.
Oh yeah.
We have things we talk about and do off stream that we would never do on stream together, you know?
Bro, we'll get canceled so
We'll
fast.
get so fucking canceled.
Well, no, like we're a lot like more chill, I think, off stream, where like we don't have to be talking every like 3 seconds if we're in a call together. Like we can just vibe quietly.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Like I think for podcasts, like we're consistently trying to fill empty space, right? Because people are listening to this like on Spotify, and you don't want like 10 minutes of silence, you know?
Oh my god, that'd be so awkward.
That would be really fucking awkward. Yeah.
Hey guys, today we're just gonna meditate.
All right, podcast is over. Bye, guys.
Just replay that for the next like 5 minutes. But like, wait, where were we going with this?
I was gonna say like, no matter how much you think you know about a streamer, like on stream, you really don't know them all that much. Like, end of the day, like no matter how vulnerable I am on stream, there will always be things I'll never talk about on stream. Like there have been things I've talked about with Mina, Umi, and Evie that I don't think I could ever properly express on stream, you know, because it's just too vulnerable for me to do that. And like, because of that, you're never going to fully know your streamer, despite how much you may want to. Don't. That's parasocial.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with like wanting to know the streamer, but like I think I'm just thinking about it from a very like innocent sense, where it's like, oh, like you'll know their favorite color because they've said it, or like little things or like little quirks of like, oh, like they say this word a lot. Like I think that kind of stuff is fine.
Yeah. But that's stuff that you like express on stream. You know what I mean? Like, I think I more so mean like you shouldn't pry into their life. You know what I mean?
Yes. Like don't go to 4chan and go digging.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
shit. Yeah.
But I think I also will say that it's not just the viewers who are at fault of this. I think the streamer side is also just as as at fault in certain situations. Like for example, the beginning of our topic when I said that there are some people who pretend that they're single when they are actually in very committed relationships. And
it almost feels like it's prying on like chat's naivety to like believe their streamer 100% and using that to their advantage to try to like kind of like shill out and like get the most out of like their viewer.
It's really fucking weird and like manipulative too, I think, in a sense of like, you're not just like making this bit for your chat. It's also like for everyone around you as well. Like all your friends in the content creation scene, all the people that you meet, collab with, you know, have like some semblance of acquaintanceship with, you have to keep that up, or else your, you know, your facade is like suddenly not true anymore. And then you risk the idea of like, you know, like someone finding out, right?
I always wondered kind of like how that works. Like we know people who are in relationships.
I'm not going to say the name.
Yeah, we're not going to say who because like we will respect their boundaries.
Exactly, right.
Even if you don't agree with it, like the bare minimum is to respect their own decisions. Like they're adults, they can deal with their own consequences if anything does happen. But I always wondered, it's like I would be terrified to keep that like a secret, but have people still like your friends know about it. Because like that shit can get leaked so quickly.
It's so
one
easy.
person makes a mistake and be like, "Oh, this person's partner."
No,
And everyone's
literally.
like, "What?"
I know this one streamer. I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say. We really need a fucking jingle, man. I need like a little hotkey where I can press it and it just sings the thing.
Not gonna say.
Oh yeah, hold on. I actually think I can do that.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say the name. 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 But anyways, I'm not going to say the name, but I know this one streamer who is very, very adamant about the fact that she is single. And again, like, they can do whatever they want. That is not my place to interfere. But I know for a fact that they live with their partner. Like, I know for a fact.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
I know that they live with their partner. And every single time I see something like, oh, I'm, painfully single, or like, oh, I don't have anyone to spend this day with and stuff like that. I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, like, are you serious,
That's
man?
so
like,
disrespectful to their partner.
Like on the other side of that, it's like, what do they think? Do they even know that they're doing this on the internet? And it just sucks, man.
Like, how would like the partner feel reading that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, like it's like a step away from like, I don't know, like not like emotionally cheating, but it's just like, I don't know, it gives me an icky feeling.
It's a gray line away from emotional cheating. It's like you're stepping a hair towards it, but it's not quite there yet.
Yeah. Like they're tweeting / saying that on stream repeatedly. Yes.
Bushido raises a good question of what if the partner did not want to be known? I think that's fine. Like because
they're both aware of it.
Yes. I've seen people who have said like, oh, please don't ask me about my relationship status. Please don't ask me who I'm dating. I want to keep it a secret, right? But usually it'll be like, oh, please don't tell me who I'm dating, as in I am dating someone,
That reminds me of Pokimane. Mm-hmm. She like has stated she will never confirm or deny her sexuality, and she will never confirm or deny like her relationship status, because like everything she does gets sensationalized, and she doesn't want that at all. Like she wants her relationships to be kept private.
Yeah, you want some semblance of normalcy. Yeah, and that's valid.
But the fact that she openly stated like, I will never confirm or deny this, I'm like, that is perfectly a-okay. Like you already set that boundary, like with like your community and like with your partner. So I respect it, because like she's not gonna like go around and be like, oh yeah, painfully single, oh da 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 da. So I'm like, okay, yeah, like
I don't think there's anything wrong with keeping your relationship a secret. Like I think like, for example, if I was someone who like maybe like wasn't super outspoken on the internet, or like didn't have a lot of content on my face on the internet a lot, and my partner was a content creator, maybe I wouldn't want to be known either, because it's like, then you get in kind of put into a line of fire in some sort of ways, right? And like I totally understand that, but it's so different from pretending you're single when you have a partner, and kind of like capitalizing on that.
People. Yeah, like you're baiting for people to interact with you, knowing that you're single. And
yeah, man. It is really icky.
God, I'm gonna call everyone who does that Vicky, because they're icky Vicky.
I will say though. Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna.
No, I insist. I was gonna
say a filler sentence.
Say your sentence.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. Okay, and please go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I think like content creation is almost very similar to workplace relationships.
Yeah.
It's like you never want to expose too much, right? Because like end of the day, you don't want to mix work with your personal life, I think. Like, I think content creation is a space that kind of blurs that a lot more than other workplaces. But like, for example, like me and Pixel, right? We will always call after stream. Like, even if he's been in chat, he's been talking the entire time, even if he's been on my stream, like me and Mina as well, right? We will always talk after stream. We don't just do, Migi Mail.
We like decompress and stuff.
Yeah, we don't just do Migi Mail and immediately just like, okay, bye, see you next week,
No, man, we hop into a call, we start watching Love Island and shit. Like we're vibing. It's friend time. Like stream time and friend time are different to me.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, I think that is what the similarity is. It's like to have a healthy relationship within the content creation scene, you need to be able to separate what is like work time and what is personal time, right?
Yes. Oh my God. I think that's actually a very good way to put it, because like the people that I've only ever like spoken to like on stream, like either their stream or my stream,
Mm-hmm.
or just like via chats, like I don't consider them friends, like they're acquaintances.
Right.
But like unless I've like actually like gotten like not necessarily one-on-one time, but at least like group time away from like no one is streaming, we're all just vibing. Then I'm like, okay, like I this person like I'm like actually friends with them.
Right,
Like,
right.
we have spoken on like a deeper level than just like keeping up appearances for chat, because like listen, it's not being fake per se, but like you're gonna have to be nice if someone comes into your chat that is also another streamer. You have to keep up appearances.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna have to be pleasant. Let's say you don't particularly like someone, but they come into your chat and everyone is aware of this person's existence. You have to be nice because you don't want to start shit.
I will let my chat know that I have definitely faked being happy at someone else's appearance in my chat before. There have been times where someone comes in like, oh my god, wow, and I'm like, inside like I fucking hate this bitch.
You see, okay, I can proudly say no one ever watches my streams, so I'm fine.
Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna say the name, but let's just say that there have been some people who have come into my stream who I have had a lot of issues with in the past, and they pretend like nothing has ever happened and try to buy my favor back. So
yes.
I'm just gonna put that out there. If you can deduce who it is, you can deduce who it is. That is tea. Woo!
That is tea. Whoo, it's piping hot.
But
yeah, we hate all of chat. Every single one of you guys. Every time you guys talk in chat, why don't you guys just tier 3 and stay quiet, huh? That's the perfect chatter is a lurker. I promise I'm joking. I do love you.
But is it a bit? Is it actually a bit? Today we will discuss how much truth is in Mina's bits.
Oh, or they do it to keep up appearances within communities.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yes.
That's such fake shit.
Yes.
I will say though, I think that it's something, so just kind of extending out of the VTuber scene, I will say like faked appearances within romantic relationships is so fucking common in the rest of the content creation scene. I don't know if it's common in VTubing because I haven't really seen it, but I've seen it more so in friendships in the VTubing scene. But like I have known people in the cosplay scene who like have had relationship issues for like the past like maybe like year or two. And then they pretend like nothing's wrong. And I don't find out.
Argue that's also very common in like the YouTubing sphere. Like couples will stay together for content.
Yeah.
Even though like they've been broken up, but they'll still create vlogs for like another year until they finally announce the breakup. Dude.
Yeah, it
that's
almost
insane.
It almost feels like it's like an avalanche, you know? It's like you don't know until you know, you know?
Yes.
And it's crazy how much is kept secret and how much is kept like a facade that everyone still believes, you know? I think that's the craziest part. It really goes to show like how much of it is kind of played up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think because it's like people are able to stay in this like pretend happy relationship for so long, and then like 2 months later someone comes out and they're like, this person was a predator. I was like, what? You guys were making stuff together.
Like they were interacting like nothing was wrong for the last few months, and it like comes out of nowhere. And like, what?
It's just fucking crazy, dude.
I think the same goes with friendships too, like in the VTubing community specifically, where like there's like definitely like underlying like animosity, like that's either one side or they both generally just don't like each other, but both of their communities think that like they do like each other, so they both keep it up just for like community's sake.
Yeah, and it's kind of sucks. Like it has to be that way, but
Chat,
like
I can promise you guys, I know me, and I know Mookie also. We have never once faked liking or disliking someone. Like, I will never go into a space of someone I dislike.
Yes.
I will never go out of my way to watch someone I dislikes content. I will stay clear. They do not exist to me if I don't like them.
Yeah, I think especially for me and Mina, like we can both like pretty confidently say that we like do our best to stay clear of people that we know we're not going to vibe with, you know?
Yes.
Because it's like, at the end of the day, you're still going to have like maybe like minor interactions with people that you're not entirely satisfied with as, you know, acquaintances. But like, that's just kind of what the sphere is. There's only so many people in like, you know, this percentile of streamers. Yeah. And that's just what it is, you know, like you're just going to encounter people that are just, you know, like not your kind of your cup of tea.
Again,
But like,
it's okay to dislike people. I people do forget that. Like you don't have to like every single person on this like planet Earth. Not everyone's gonna like you. You're not gonna like everyone else. It's just don't be rude about it. Just have basic respect. And I think it's okay. And I think the VTubing community needs to learn that. Like you don't have to like every single person. You don't have to like them because their numbers are popular. You don't have to like them because they're a piece of shit. You don't have to like them for any reason. Like you could just not like them because they're fucking annoying. You can stay clear
of people. Yeah, that you can stay clear. Like I will say from my I don't know what the fuck I did. There's this one VTuber. I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say the name. But there's this one VTuber who blocked me just out of the blue, and I was like,
so
huh?
funny. Wait,
what?
That was because I think we sent a tweet. Like we were all just like talking. We sent a tweet about like art or something, and Mookie's like, "Wait, what is this? I'm blocked. I can't see it."
No, literally never interacted with this person. Like I think I maybe followed them back like a while back, like when I first like initially saw their design. Like, oh, their design's cute.
Yeah.
And then like one day we were talking on Discord and they send a tweet in the chat and I'm like, what is this? Yep. I can't see it. I'm blocked.
That was so
to
funny.
this day, I still do not know why. And I don't really care. You know, at the end of the day, it's like whatever.
I've never like ran into someone who blocked me.
That was my first time, so.
God, oh my God, your block V card?
It's just crazy, man. Like, the content creation sphere and how relationships go, both romantic and platonic, it's just, there's so many weird dynamics.
Yes.
It almost feels like relearning how to like operate in the social space.
It genuinely feels like a not like an MLM, but kind of like like there's like a weird hierarchy, like a inferred hierarchy based off of like clout. And like clout is so subjective, but there is like that inferred hierarchy where it feels like the person that has more followers has like the superiority over like the relationship. And it just like I think it forms a lot of just you don't really get okay. I heard this quote recently, and I think it actually is going to be pretty relatable. Some people don't want friends; they want followers, and I think that's the case a lot in the content creation sphere. They don't want someone they can generally vibe with; they want a yes man.
That reminds me of someone. I'm not gonna say the name. That sure does remind me of someone, man. Wow. I'm not gonna say the name. Oh man. No, I really do think so, though, because, like, I feel like so many people come into the content creation scene with motivations that aren't exactly, like, motivations for just making content. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I think, at the end of the day, we live in a capitalist society. Everyone's out here to try to make bank. You know, everyone's out here to try to do something and make money while doing it, right? And if your pure motivation for starting creation and doing content creation isn't just making it, that's, you know, fine. We live in a society, you know? Not to say we live in a society, but we live in fucking society, you know?
I think that like it's okay to like want to be popular. It's okay to want to have numbers. Like that's just it's natural. It's human.
Right.
Obviously, I want to pop off. Like obviously Mookie wants to pop off. Like everyone wants to like be successful. Like that's not a bad thing, and it's not a bad thing to be a go-getter and like go try. I think it turns into iffy territory, the fact that there's so many people who are willing to step on other people and then disguise it as friendship to kind of like advance themselves further. It almost feels like so like a lot of streamers, if they're like around the same size, they see each other as competition, and if someone starts to pop off, they see that person as a stepping stool instead.
I have some tea.
Oh?
I don't know if I ever told you this before.
Oh?
This might be new tea for you. I'm not gonna say the name. But
wait, can you DM me the name?
Yes, let me DM you the name.
Thank you. It's sucker chat. I get to know the name.
So, a while back, this is like when I first started VTubing. Like this is when like I didn't even have a fucking. I still don't have a model.
I don't even know this person.
They're I don't want to say irrelevant because that's mean, but they are not like important to the story. It's more so like what they did.
Okay. Yes, continue, please.
But so TLDR, this was like back when I was first starting out VTubing, and I was very like fresh,
person.
I was kind of like a, like rose tinted glasses and whatnot. I wanted to make friends because I was lonely. You know, COVID took a big hit on me. I was just at home alone, and I wanted to make new friends. And I became friends with this person. We were both like completely new to streaming, like had no idea what was going on. I didn't even have a fucking computer. I didn't have a model. I had nothing. I had literally like a fucking snake PNG, and that was it. And my first stream that I did, I averaged around, I want to say like 15 people. Ayo. And that was pretty crazy because I was like 15 whole people, right?
That's insane for your first stream.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. And from there on out, I want to say I continued averaging like 15 to 20 people every single stream. Now this person, we both started around the same time, and we both had no experience, and they saw me all of a sudden, quote unquote, pop off. Whoa, 20 viewers. Whoa.
Isn't it crazy how relative success is?
It really is, though. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It really is. But yeah, no, this person saw me and they were like, oh, wow, Mookie's popping off. And so they copied me. Exactly.
Didn't they like literally copy your overlays one to
one? They copied my overlay one to one. Like line for fucking line.
Yeah.
And then they messaged me saying like, hey Mookie, so I commissioned an overlay and I sent a bunch of references and it was just like I sent a bunch of things that to give them like inspiration from, but somehow it turned out exactly like your overlay.
Oh, that's so weird.
Oh no, wow, that's
so
crazy.
Weird.
Whoa, oh, that's crazy. Somehow, by some coincidence, it turned out exactly line for line like your overlay. And they were like, I spent so much money on this. I spent like my savings on this. Like I don't really want to get a revision. Is it okay if I use it? I promise I'll get a revision as soon as I can. And I was like, well, fuck, now I'm being guilted, you know? Like now I feel like I'm...
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would have been like, no, get a correction.
Yeah, it was crazy to me because I was like, I feel like I'm being guilted to say yes.
Yeah.
And I was guilted because I was super naive back then. I was like, I'm sure it's just a coincidence. You know, I'm so sorry that happened. But yeah, if you could get a new overlay sometime soon, you know, I would really appreciate it. But you can continue using this one for now. They did not get a new overlay.
That is so gross.
And not only that, all right, there's more. There's more.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there is more. The day that I put up my donation bar for a PC, because I didn't have a PC. I was streaming from my laptop. I was a poor streamer, you know? I had I was crashing like every 2 hours. And
I remember this.
I put up a dono bar for my PC. The next day, this person also puts up a dono bar for their PC in the exact position with the exact wording of my goal. And I was like, there is no coincidence here. This person is lurking on my streams and copying me one for one.
That's bruh.
It's fucking crazy,
That's sounding a
right?
Little reminiscent of another situation.
Whoa.
Play the jingle.
I'm not going to say the name. But yeah, no. They then messaged me again like a while later. They were like, hey Moogie, I want to ask if I could see the breakdown for your noodle model. For those who don't know, I have this model on my stream that I call noodle model. It's basically just a snake, but I got it rigged. It's very cute. But they were like, hey Moogie, can I see the breakdown for your noodle model? Because I want to get something similar. And I was like, this is getting a little weird. This is getting a little weird. So I was like, I will in fact not. You know, I'll give you the PNG of the actual thing, but that's all I'm giving you, you know?
Yeah, you're not getting the breakdown.
Yeah, you're not getting the breakdown. Because I was like, that's really weird, right?
That's so weird.
And then the conclusion of all this.
Oh God.
The conclusion. This person came to me one day. I don't think it was actually even on Discord or Twitter. I think it was like in a Twitter reply. Because I basically congratulated them for achieving a milestone. Because they were like, oh, we hit blank milestone. I was like, oh, congratulations. Yeah. And they replied saying, thank you, Moogie. I'm so surprised that you're still so kind to me. And I was like, what?
What?
Huh?
So they were completely aware of what they were doing.
Completely aware. And then they also confessed in that same tweet. I want to actually say that, you know, like I was actually jealous of you back when you first started. I was like, huh?
And they're just admitting to this
They're
on
just
Twitter.
Admitting to this on Twitter.com, man. On Twitter.com. I'm sure you could still find a reply if you searched for it. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Bruh.
Because like I was sitting here like kind of, you know, I was like, oh, this is a bit weird. But I was like, you know, kind of oblivious to it. And the moment she said that, I was like, it's all clicking.
Oh
It's all
my
clicking.
God.
It all makes sense now, you know? It's fucking crazy. And the thing is, right, throughout all this, they feigned a relationship with me. Like, they feigned friendship with me, you know?
That is so scummy. Even though like, they had like that like kind of like underlying resentment.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. And like, I think the weirdest part is that this is not the first time it's happened.
Yeah.
You know, it's like this has been, or the second. Yeah, this has been at least like the third consecutive time that I've had this happen to me in my life, you know? And I'm just like, why?
That's so
why?
weird. That's so, because like I can understand being jealous of another streamer, because I think that's natural. Like I do think like if you have someone that like maybe started around the same time as you and like they pop off, like you're just naturally gonna be like,
oh yeah, absolutely,
it should have been me.
Yeah, exactly.
You're naturally gonna feel that. Not him. It's not fair. But I think it's natural to feel jealousy. Like it's a human emotion. Like no one's perfect. But it's like going out of your way to like get close to you, kind of like as a way to kind of like steal your ideas and to take them as their own. But I will say this, you guys, a copycat will never be as good as an original.
No, absolutely. Because it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, people are gonna find out eventually, you know? Like, and even if they don't, like, you're never gonna have that same like energy as the person who originally did it, you know?
Yes.
Like, it's never gonna be the same. A copy is just a copy. That's why it's called a copy, you know? And like, I will say, I do think that I have a bit of trauma with this regarding the content creation community. I don't share ideas. I don't like sharing ideas because I fear that they're gonna be taken, you know?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like I feel like I would have never had this trauma if I was never in the content creation community, you know?
Yeah, dude, the content creation, it's so dog eat dog. Because I remember actually, so like I love sharing like whenever I get art commissions. I just recently haven't gotten any, so I haven't been sharing as many. But I remember asking you, I'm like, how come you never show me the art you get? Because you randomly just show up with art. And I'm like, wait, why didn't you show me it when you got it? Like, I want to see pretty art. And you're like, oh, I just like never thought to show it. And yeah, that's actually like, making a lot of sense now.
It's such a ingrained thing in my head that's like, just don't share it. You know, just don't share it, because end of the day, someone like, because I think like in my head, like instinctively, I was thinking like, if I never share this, no one can take it from me and then post it like it was their idea, you know? Yeah. Because like I think that happened to me so many times with this past relationship that we recently dealt with. I'm not gonna say the name, but
bro, you harmonize with yourself just like.
But it's like in my head, it was so ingrained in me, and to not, because like, okay, this is a pretty big denominator for who this person is, but I think it's a good example. I made so many D's nuts jokes. I made so many. They were all mine. And the person who was known for them was not me, because this person would go around sending these jokes to everyone.
No, literally, if someone came up with a good D's nuts joke, instantly that person would DM it to every single person like in their friends list.
Yeah,
like almost immediately after hearing it.
A good 70% of the jokes that person ended up using on their streams, in DMs and stuff, they were all made by me. I made them. I made the jokes because I am funny.
It was me, not him. It's not fair.
It's not fair. So like again, it's a really small thing, right? Like I'm not gonna get antsy-pantsy over like someone stealing my D's nuts joke, but at the same time, it gets so frustrating when you're the one that, you know, is the originator, and then everyone thinks this other person is the originator, you know?
Yeah. Or like you incorporate something into your stream and then you look at their stream and it's eerily similar to the thing that you just incorporated, and you're like, well, that's a little weird.
That's a little fucking weird.
Like, oh my god, I genuinely remember this one time, me and Mugi, we weren't on call together, but we were messaging each other, and we were watching a certain person's stream. You know, we're not gonna say the name, but we were watching someone's stream.
Not gonna say the name.
And I could feel the culmination of all of our friends in this one stream, where like this part is from this friend, this part's from me, this part's from Mugi, and it was like every single aspect of this stream was like a Frankenstein of all the people that we were close to, and it was like one of the most jarring experiences ever. Like we were freaking out.
It was like,
that was weird.
It was like almost how to say, like intimidating to see. Like how
It was jarring.
Yeah, like how like these nuances were just picked up on and they're just executed, you know, on her stream. And it was just so strange, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because like, listen, we all have very different stream styles. Like the way that we interact with our communities, like the jokes that we make, like there might be some overlap here and there. But like, because I mean, like naturally we're friends, we can have some kind of similar
Yeah,
sense
of
humor.
course.
But for the most part, I think the way that at least our friend group, the way that we all stream and the way that we interact with our communities is vastly different. Like we all have very different stream styles. And it's like the fact that like seeing them Frankenstein together felt very unnatural.
Yeah, it was like, sorry.
No, you can go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. I insist. No, I insist.
I was gonna say that it just felt like unnatural and it felt wrong. Like this was not supposed to like be a thing.
I think like it's even more jarring when I'm not gonna say the name. When another friend, ex-friend of ours, like you go onto their stream and the way that they speak and the way that they act is so like jarringly different from the way that you know them as a person. Like their voice changes.
There was one time.
Oh my god!
There was one time we were all in call with one specific person that we're not really friends with anymore.
Not gonna say the
not
name.
Really friends. We're not friends with them anymore. And one of our other friends was in call, and like the person was talking in their normal voice and not their stream voice. And the friend that's like not always in call with them at the same time was kind of like, "Oh, why do you sound like that? You don't sound like this normally. Why does your voice sound like that?" And like just blatantly calling her out for the voice change.
Yeah, man.
That was so funny.
Oh man, it's fucking crazy though, because it's like people on stream believe it to be real, you know?
Yeah.
People on stream believe it to be that's just what it is. And then like you talk to her like in real life or like on Discord call, and it's just like all of a sudden like a switch flips, and it's like, who are you? You know?
Who are you?
Who are you? I will say though, speaking on this topic has gotten me a little curious about your opinion about the flip side of people pretending like they're single. People pretending like they're in relationships.
Ooh, like
have you ever seen people? Yeah, have you ever seen people like pretend to be like that they're in a relationship on the feed or anything like that?
I've never seen them pretend to be in a relationship per se, but I've seen them pretend to be in a like, what are they? Relationship.
Oh, like Yuri baiting, like queer baiting.
Like queer baiting, or just like even like just like normal, like not normal, but like
not normal. Content creators are not normal.
But like just like baiting in general, where it's like they have like a purposefully very flirty relationship with like another streamer, but they're not dating, and they're both aware that they're not dating. Like they themselves, but they will constantly bring up like that other person. They'll make flirty remarks, and like so like their like communities are both like, are they to like be interested and like you know, keep a close eye out like on their like interactions and get eyes on both of them.
God, I am thinking about one thing right now.
I know who you're thinking.
Yeah,
about.
Thank you. I'm glad we're sharing this brain wavelength.
But like, okay, listen. I will say, like, okay. I think shipping is fun. That's a me thing. Like me and Frey, we're not dating. Disclaimer: me and Frey are not dating, but we ship our characters together. We ship our characters together. I think our characters are very cute together. But like we have that very clear distinction of these are the characters. Like the art of the characters together can kiss, but we're not gonna kiss.
I think that's so different though. Like you are explicitly stating here, we are being shipped, and these are our characters. You know.
Yeah.
But like in the situation that we were talking about previously, it's like this person.
They're playing a. Yeah. Are they?
They play it up on stream and in the public feeds in order to get a reaction out of their communities, right? And like,
so cringe.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. It's so weird, right? And it's like, I think like.
I mean, we've seen relationships unfold because one person thought it was serious and the other person was playing it up for content. Not gonna say who, but it was a thing.
Not gonna say the name. That is tea. That is fucking tea, man. No, because it's like when you don't have a clear communication of what something is, it muddles the waters, especially if you're also in public for it, right? And I think like the weirdest part of it for me is the fact that like this almost like is like it's like they almost try to play it into like the whole, you know, when girls are like, oh my god, you're so hot, like, oh my god, you're like, you're so hot, you know, like I feel like I say that to my friends when I see like a good like fucking my friends post a good OnlyFans pic and I'm like, oh my god, you are so hot, your ass is fat, you know, like
yeah.
But like people know I'm not in a relationship with this person. I'm just gassing them up because they're my friend, you know?
Yeah.
And like there's such a difference because like I feel like they try to play into that. Like, oh, I'm just gassing them up, you know, because I really like them as a person. But no, it's so much more than that. It's so much more manipulative.
It's like the intent. Yeah, it's manipulative.
Because the intent behind it is so different, you know? It's like for me, when I comment on one of my friends' OnlyFans pics, I'm not being like, oh my god, her pussy looks so fucking hot right now. It's ironic,
damn, those
you know?
lips.
Those fucking lips. No, you know, like I'm not saying that because I actually think it. I'm saying it because it's funny and I want to gas them up, you know?
Wow, you don't actually mean it when you say those lips look scrumptious? Okay.
I mean, those lips do look scrumptious, but I am in a very committed relationship. But you know what I mean? It's like
I know exactly
it's
what
like
you mean.
there's such a big difference. And I feel like as a viewer, you can tell as well when someone's just being like ironically horny versus like, you know, it's like intended for some sort of purpose.
Okay, so there was one time I was lurking in someone's stream and they were in one of those what are we like really queerbaity relationships. And I'm just like listening. So I have not typed once in chat.
Yeah.
So it's on the side. I was working. And like the conversation that they were having, I felt like I wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, it's like you're almost intruding on a private space, you know?
I'm like, why are they doing this on stream? Like either I think I messaged you afterwards. I'm like, hey, do you know if these two people are dating? Because I'm uncomfortable.
And I was also confused. I also had no idea. I was like, maybe, I don't know. Like,
yeah, because you were like, I was aware of something else.
God, it's just
so much tea.
It's so fucking crazy, man. It's so crazy. And I wish like a part of me almost wishes like people would just fucking communicate. But I know that even with communication, like they would still keep doing these things. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And there would be some unknowing person, unknowing viewer who comes onto this relationship. It's like, oh my God, you know, like, and then like, you know, it just kind of snowballs. Like no matter, I think end of the day, no matter how much you can communicate about it, like people are going to see it in a certain way if you intend it to be seen in that way. You know what I mean? And that's just, it just sucks, you know?
Hey guys, don't be shitty.
Yeah, disclaimer, me and Mina are not in a relationship. We actually are not even friends. Fuck this bitch.
Who are you? What? I've been to your house. You've slept over at my house.
I've shitted in your bathroom. I have left sharticles in your house. I purposely did not leave the toilet down when I flushed in your house just to put sharticles in your house.
It's fine. I don't care. This is why I have a good immune system.
You will breathe in my shit.
God, this is why I keep getting unconsensual scat photos like shoved down my throat. I fucking hate scat. I think this is a good place for intermission.
I think, yeah. So, yeah, let's move to intermission. Oh, wait. I sorry. I'm streaming. Oh. There we go. I'm so sorry.
Hey guys, how do you like that topic?
It's a good topic. I think we could do a part 2 of this, 2H.
I think we just like spilling tea. If I'm being honest.
Hey man, it's not spilling tea for the sake of spilling tea if we're also talking about the nuances behind it.
That's true. You know, maybe I should start talking to more streamers so I could have tea to spill.
You should.
I just, like, I don't talk to anyone.
I have so much tea because I talk to streamers.
It's okay. It's not that I don't want to talk to streamers. It's that I genuinely, first of all, don't know how. Because it's like, I don't know. Am I supposed to just reach out to them? Like, just message someone, hi? I don't like talking to someone if I don't have something to say to them.
No, Mina, this is what you gotta do. You gotta do it our formula. You gotta meet up with them in real life.
Mugi, how many people live here? I've met all of the ones that live here.
Oh, man.
God, hey guys, give me a list of streamers you think I would vibe with.
That's a terrible idea.
No, just tell them to reach out to me. I'm not gonna reach out to them.
Oh, okay, buddy.
I think it's hard because I don't collab.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah,
it's harder to like. Which I think it actually might be better because the relationships I do form, they're gonna be just genuinely more genuine because they can't use me for clout because they're not showing up on my stream.
I think one thing that I've begun to do more of is I just show up on other people's collabs. I don't like doing collabs on my channel if it's not.
Don't invite me. I don't talk to anyone.
That sounds like a you problem.
The last collab I had, I was on your stream.
What was that?
I played Played Up.
Oh,
You
right,
forgot?
Played Up.
Dude, I've been playing Played Up with Evie.
I want to play Played Up again. That was fun.
You want to play it tonight?
We could play it tonight. I'm down.
Oh my god, Kia.
Also, guys, go ask questions. Go ask questions at the forum.
Hello, streamer. I think my Oshi would really vibe with you. Would you like to see it?
Okay, no shit though. I have gotten those emails before.
Really?
Like no fucking shit. I can find it right now. I think I still have them in my nagamamugi@gmail.com. But yeah,
I get cute emails. You guys, why don't you ever send me emails? I don't even get DMs. You guys listen to the rules so well. No one DMs me. Like genuinely, I haven't had like sometimes like once in a while like the weird ones show up. But like for the most part, like my community, you guys are like A+. No one DMs me. No one sends me Twitter DMs. Like I'm just here vibing on my own.
I don't know what it is, man. I feel like you avoid like weirdos pretty well.
I think it's the energy I give off.
I don't think I give off any more different energy than you though.
I don't know. I think I give off more bro energy than you.
Really?
I think I give off way more like, bro energy.
We need you to contest this. Am I?
Which one of us is more bro?
Who is more bro in this relationship? Because I feel like I'm a Hey Mama's lesbian. Hold on, I'm running a poll. I'm running a poll.
I'm just a bro, dude.
Who is more bro?
I would be willing to fist bump Mina.
All right, I'm gonna set a timer.
Okay, not necessarily like bro, but I don't know. I think it's just the energy I give off.
It might be
Am I just less approachable?
I wonder if it's because you're not as like not safe for work on stream.
Oh, because I'm just more safe for work.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the reason why. Because I feel like a lot of the weirdos. Also, what is this black bar that's on our screen? Oh, that's your fucking.
Oh, is that from me?
Yeah, I can fix that. Don't worry.
Fix me.
You're fixed.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mina's like, bruh. Oh yeah, no, that's a great descriptor. Mina's bruh, I'm bro.
Dude, we had an even like 50-50. Okay, now it's going a little bit more in your favor, but it was a solid 50-50.
I think you're more bruh. Yeah, you're like a bruh girl.
I think I am like
I think I'm a bro girl.
I'm just like bruh. What are you
You're
doing?
you're a bruh girl, I'm a bro girl.
Yeah, you know what? Oh my god, what is this perfect balance?
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Yeah. I think I would, I don't know. I think it's just the way I react. If someone does something, I just ignore them.
This feels so pick me, dude. I'm not like other girls. I'm a bruh and bro girl.
No, I don't want to be like other girls. I want other girls to like me. Hey girlies, girly pops, where are you? I'm waiting for you.
You're a girl's girl.
I am a girl's girl. I don't talk to boys. The only boys I talk to are my friends' boyfriends. And that's like in a group setting. I will never message them. Like, oh my god. I don't know if Pixel ever told you. So I think it was for your Christmas present. He gave you like a macro pad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he messaged me about it. He was like, "Can you help me find like some keycaps?" Like, why are you messaging me? But yeah, sure. And I helped him out. I
remember,
like...
he told me that you guys sat on call together, and I was like, wow, you guys sat on calls together? That's crazy.
You know, because I think I was vibing in Homies, and like, he hopped in, and you were streaming.
Ah, I see.
So we were going through everything together.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god, he cares.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, Pixel's a good one. Pixel's a very
good boy. He's a very good boy. Oh, just a little plug. If there's any Mina merch wanters here, this is the last day to buy Mina merch.
Last day for my merchy merch.
Last day to pre-order Mina merch. After this, it's gonna be very limited quantities.
Yeah, you guys, we can have matching desk mats.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you. I'm gonna use that shit.
Thank you, Madaran, for the resub. I appreciate it. Let's thank the subs real quick.
Yes, thank you, Gray, for the resub as well.
You can just say them. I don't have it. I don't have it up.
Me neither. Hold on, I have to scroll up.
Fuck.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm using Chatterino, so I can scroll very
Perfect.
Legion, thank you for gifting a sub to Eddie. And Legion, thank you also for the tier 1 sub. Is there any other subs?
I think that was it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. We can get our $50 payout soon.
Oh, we got it.
We did?
I got an email that we got a payout already.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got it maybe like yesterday, the day before.
Wait, where? I didn't receive
the email that we got a payout.
I didn't get the money. Huh?
I got an email.
Hold on a second.
I didn't steal it. It goes to Mugi's account.
It goes to my account.
Mugi set it up. I just get the emails.
It's because that sounds terrible. No, it's because I'm paying Mina out via Mugi Mart technically, because we don't have a corporation for Migi Mail yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, where the fuck is it? I didn't see it.
No,
I got it. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'll Venmo you this later.
Okay.
Or actually, you know what? No, I'll set you up on Gusto.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, and I'll just include it in your payout for
I was
Mugi
gonna say,
Mart.
just include it with the Mugi Mart payout.
Yeah,
no rush.
No, guys, I get all the money. I get all the money. Mina is my unpaid intern right now.
Although I will say, when it comes to packing like my merch, I can always help out with that.
Oh, that'd be fun. We could do like a merch packing collab on stream.
Although, yeah, I cannot be shown.
Oh yeah. It'll be a hand cam.
Oh my god, I can sign a few desk mats. But I won't say whose I sign.
You want to do gotcha?
Gotcha. I love gotcha.
We can just grab like 5 or something of the desk mats and then just sign them, and it will put them back in the pile, and whoever gets it gets it.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That would be pretty fun.
Well, so guys, incentive right now to buy the freaking desk mat.
I really am excited for the desk mat though. I think it matches my desk's colors pretty well too.
Yes.
So I'm gonna grab one as well.
I love that we have matching desk mats.
I know, dude.
And we have the Migi Mail desk.
Oh yeah, and we have the Migi Mail. Oh guys, once we reach 500 followers on Twitch, we're gonna be holding a desk mat giveaway for the Migi Mail desk mat. For those who haven't seen it, where the fuck is it?
I don't know, but we're 22 followers away from it.
Hold on, I can pull it up real quick.
Hey guys, go tell your friends to follow us if you want a desk mat giveaway, exclusive desk mat giveaway.
Yeah.
We'll probably do merch in the future once we're a little bit more established. Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck it is. I thought I saved it, but I only have yours saved.
Let me see. I can probably find it in our DMs. Actually, I probably have it downloaded on my computer. 1 second. I have a whole folder dedicated to Migi Mail.
So do I.
Oh my god, Kia.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, well, I fucking lied. It's not in my Migi Mail folder. Oh, that's weird. That's suspicious. No, it's in my charms folder for some reason. There you go.
Thank you. It's so cute, man.
I love it. It's so nice.
Yeah, here we go. Oh god, it's so big.
That's what she said.
But yes,
it's so nice.
It's really cute. It is really fucking cute. It has both of us on it, and I don't know.
It matches both of ours as well.
Yeah, it matches both of our desk mats. So if you haven't seen,
we have a set.
We do have a set. We really do. If you haven't seen Mina's, this is Mina's.
Buy my merch. Go buy it, please.
This is Mina's desk mat. It's very cute.
I love that there's maids in mine.
It's very cute. And then this one is mine, which is actually also available on the site right now if you were interested. It's in the secret folder though. There's a secret folder for the subathon only merch.
Oh.
That is not on the main page. It's a secret. Yeah, all of our desk mats match up. So if you want to get a set, that's there.
Yeah, just get all 3.
Just get all 3. Why not?
Yeah, and then buy all of my merch while you're at it. You're already spending the money. You might as well go all out.
Just saying, it saves on shipping. So I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I
mean, you know, prices don't hurt if you don't look at how much it costs. If you just don't look at your bank account, it doesn't hurt.
Oh my god, true facts.
Oh my god, you know what I recently just ordered?
Mm.
The physical copy of Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, like for Switch?
Yeah, did you know it comes with stuff?
No, I had no idea.
It comes with like a ID card, like a membership card to the club. It comes with a sticker sheet. It comes with little standees,
That's
all
crazy.
inside the packaging.
Wow.
For like $30. I bought that shit so fast.
Wow. Holy shit.
I was watching a Doki Doki video yesterday, and I was like, I miss this game.
Also, do you want
Yuri.
to do you want to start choosing questions for
Yes, let me pull it up.
Guys, go ask questions.
Yeah, go ask questions. Dun, 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 dun. I actually like number one. I feel like we never actually answered that question.
What's number one?
The first one.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Who
great one,
asked,
actually.
how do I ask a question? Not Jeremy. Head empty today? It's okay. We talked a lot of tea. I know you guys, your tongues are probably burning from the amount of tea that you consumed. I'm actually drinking iced coffee right now. So
I have
I'm gonna be very hyper for the rest of the night.
I have a huge Starbucks strawberry acai refresher that I got today.
Hey yo, I've Dunkin'.
I got my car fixed today.
Oh, your car was broken?
There were little scratches on the side, remember?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got that patched up today.
Hey yo. What about number? Oh god, what number is this? 1 second. Number 7.
Let me see.
I was trying so hard to stay on the same line. I don't think I did though.
That was the harmonizing note, so good job.
Thank you. Wow. Maybe I'm not tone deaf. I saw a TikTok on how people autotune and he made it sound so good. I'm like, I could do that. He just drew the pitch to stay in line. I'm like, what if I just made a Vocaloid of my voice?
You could. It's actually pretty easy to do so. It's just hard to do good.
It doesn't have to be good. People still say it's nice. The VTubing community is very nice to their streamers. Did you see what happened to what's her face, who released the CPR metal cover? Cinder?
Yes, I did.
And it got to like the normie community.
That was crazy, dude.
I felt so bad because like it was her first time doing music. Like I would cry if people were mean to me.
Yeah, man. That was fucking hurtful. Like there's some people said some pretty hurtful shit. And I think the craziest part is people expect like because they're popular that they know what they're doing. No.
Mm-hmm.
Most pop people like, don't know what the fuck they're doing. They just get there and they're like, oh, gotta figure it out now, you know?
I will say great exposure though.
Mm-hmm.
I think she has been thriving since. So good on her.
Absolutely.
Good on her. Use that to your advantage.
I will say though,
damn, people are mean.
God damn, you gotta have tough skin for that shit.
Yeah. Oh, there's some new ones.
There was this one I saw that I really liked, but now I can't find it for some reason.
Ah. Oh, I like number 40. That's cute.
$40?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
40. Hey, chat. You guys hear this? ASMR.
I heard nothing.
Well, okay. Well, hold on. Turn off noise suppression. Okay. ASMR.
ASMR.
Yes. Noise suppressed ASMR.
Yeah, we can do number 1 in 40. Sounds good.
40?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right, ready to switch back?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3. And we're back! Welcome to the Migi Mail Advice Board submission section. It's not really advice boards anymore. It's just us talking about random questions.
Yeah.
We should maybe change the name.
Okay, we'll call it the Migi Mail mail-in questions.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Getting Migi Mail.
Get mailed.
Get fucking mailed.
Welcome to our Get Mailed segment.
That sounds terrible.
I love that.
Get fucking mailed.
Get fucking mailed, mate. We got mail. That's good.
Is that copyrighted?
No, the you got mail is copyrighted.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. You are so right. Oh my god.
We got mail.
All right. Our first question is from Gopher Nuggies. What do y'all do to maintain a calm or relaxed mindset, such as when you get overwhelmed or start to struggle? You want to answer this first, Mina?
Yeah, I can go first. So, my least favorite feeling in this world is feeling stressed. So, the moment I feel the signs of stress starting to like, you know, you feel it like start bubbling in your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I get stressed, I don't like get panicked. I just feel like extremely uncomfortable. So I do everything in my power to make that feeling go away. So whatever's like making me feel stressed. So let's say like it's a presentation or it's like first stream. I will do so much preparation work to make sure I am like secure and I know exactly what I'm doing as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel confident. So like when I was still in uni, I would always do my homework ahead of time and I would always study like in increments rather than all at once because I hated the feeling of being stressed and like feeling rushed. So I would just do it ahead of time. So when it was time to like actually like crunch time, I already did it all so I wasn't stressed. So I know I'm different. I know most people are not like this. I prefer I call it whatever can make my future self less stressed, I'm going to do it now. So if doing little things like while I have the energy and while I'm like calm will save me extra time later when I might be stressed. I'll just do it. So like, oh, I'm downstairs. There's dishes. Like I wasn't planning on doing the dishes, but they're there. I'll just do them now. So in the future, I don't have to do them anymore. Because, you know, the faster you do it, the faster it's done. And then you don't have to do it anymore. That's my motto in life.
I think for me, I know we've had this conversation before. I think for me, like the difference between me and you in school, a big part of it was I just put way too much on my plate. Like no matter how much I over-prepared, no matter how much I did things in advance, there was never going to be a time where I was actually on top of my shit. Because it was just too much. There were not enough hours in the day, you know? I think like for me, that's a super big issue. And I have to like, for me, the biggest part of feeling stressed is that when I have too much on my plate. Like I have too many things I need to do urgently. Like I'm kind of feeling that way right now where it's like I have Mugi Mart orders. I have stuff I need to make for Patreon. I have to work on my EP. I also have to maintain streaming stuff. And I also want to get into video production, you know, stuff like that. It's like there's just too much on my plate. And I think for me, the greatest part about being, I guess, like self-employed to that extent is that I can kind of pick and choose what to do at the time. It's still something I'm learning, trying to figure out. But like some things I'll put into back burner until I can finish off these more urgent things. But like in school, I remember that was a thing that I could not do because like everything would be on the same deadline or like one deadline apart from each other. Yeah. Or like, you know, things would like intersect with one another and conflict and whatnot. So I have to do something early, but then this other thing was also due the next day as well. You know, so it was like there was a lot of stuff that back then I couldn't control. And now I feel like now that I can control it, I have a bit more autonomy in like shifting things around or like figuring out places where I'm getting overwhelmed in and like maybe doing something else for a bit and then coming back to that thing. And I think for me, it's very hard to, I guess, how to say, give myself adequate time to do things in advance, if that makes sense. Like I'll think
like to plan ahead.
Yeah, I'll think that I'll have enough time. And then when it comes down to the buzzer, all of a sudden I'm struggling to get things in on time. Like I'll give myself 10 days and all of a sudden in those 10 days, something else comes up. And like, oh fuck, now I have these 2 things that I wasn't accounting for that I also need to do on top of this other thing.
And it just like it's like stacks on top of each other, and you get like overwhelmed.
It's overcommitting. It's the idea of overcommitting. It's like, I think I'm gonna have enough time to do this one thing, but then this other thing pops up while I'm allocating time for this one thing, and suddenly that one thing doesn't have enough time anymore. But I've already allocated that time, and now I can't change it because it's already like 10 days away from the deadline, you know?
Yeah.
And I think like that's, overcommitting is something that I struggle with a lot. Because I want to do my work and I want to do it well. So like, I don't want to, you know, skimp out on things, as does nobody, you know, like nobody wants to do something poorly, right?
Yeah.
But like, I think like for me, it's really hard like to plan ahead in that regard because things just keep popping up, you know?
I think I think that's mainly where we differ, because I'm very much the type, when I start a task, I'm gonna finish it and then I'll continue the next task. I'm never gonna multitask.
Yeah. We talked about this before.
I think we just have very different like work ethics and like the way that we like just prioritize our work structure, where I need structure in my life. Like I have to have a schedule that I need to follow, because if I don't, I feel like I don't feel good.
I would say I need structure too. It's just a different type of structure, you know?
Yeah. Like I need I need to do the same thing every day. Where, well, not necessarily the same thing every day, but I need to have like a general outline of what I'm gonna do to just keep me on track. And I can follow it without a problem.
Yeah, I cannot.
Yeah.
I need someone to force me to follow it.
That's why we were joking around actually before.
Oh my god,
stream.
yeah, this is so funny. We can tell stream. Oh my god.
Yeah. It was a cute idea. Where, because your girl's gonna be unemployed soon, gamers.
Woo!
And I like how we're spinning this as like a good thing.
I think it's a great thing.
I think it's a
working,
thing.
man.
I think it's a thing. I think just like constantly taking on something new is always going to be a bit scary. Where it's like, yes, I'm excited to delve into content creation full time, but also I am losing a literal income and also health benefits. So I have to figure that stuff out as well. Where it's scary, but it's exciting. But I'm gonna need like I was telling Mugi, like, oh, I'm gonna like have a structure. Like I can't just like go to sleep whenever I want, wake up whenever I want. Like I need to feel like I'm still doing something and I still have like a job essentially. So like I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna like 9 a.m. I'm not gonna force myself to wake up at 6 fucking a.m. anymore. I'm gonna wake up at 9, like a natural time. And like have like my schedule planned out, like, oh, this hour to this hour I'm gonna be working on these things, and like this hour to this hour it'll be like a break, and then I'll have like this other thing to be working on constantly. And like we were joking around that we should make like a like in our Discord server, put like different voice channels as cubicles, like we're in an office space, because Mugi's like, oh, we should check in on each other to keep each other accountable.
Yeah, because
like the things we want to do.
I'm really, really bad at like keeping myself accountable with these things. Like I will either hyper fixate on one thing for the entire day, like 8 hours straight, will not get up to pee, eat, or anything.
Oh my god.
Or I will completely be out of my own world and just be like, wee, you know. There's no in between. I need someone to keep me accountable, or else like I go between each extreme.
Yeah. And so I was joking around, like, okay, we make like a channel, and it's gonna be a bunch of different cubicles. We'll have like Mina's cubicle, Mugi's cubicle. We'll have like, oh, the water cooler. We'll have the lunchroom, and we just like constantly go in between different channels. Like when we're working, we're at our cubicles. Oh, you need to go ask Mugi a question, or like you want to just say hi. You jump into the channel, like, hey, what's up? Like, what are you working on? Blah blah blah. Just checking in. We have during lunch break, we'll go over to the lunchroom and we'll have our lunch together. Like,
we're gonna role play the workplace. We are gonna role play the workplace.
Cute.
No, honestly though, I think it could be really helpful, because there have been multiple times where I've role played as a 1960s housewife in order to clean my house. I like put on a little maid hat thing, and I pretend that I'm a little cute maid, and, in this little house, I'm working for my husband and stuff like that. Yeah. And like it gets me to fucking clean, because I'm like I'm playing into the role, you know.
V workers. Yeah, no, and like we have like weekly syncs to like, what have you worked on this week? Show your progress, like keeping each other accountable for like, the stuff we want to work on.
We're gonna have like a little work meeting where it's gonna be like presentation.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Like, okay, show me everything you've worked on. Like, what are your KPIs for the week? Like, did you hit everything that you needed to hit?
I'm gonna bring a whole fucking chart with Mugi Mart sales breakdowns.
And I'll be there like, good job. Like,
Thanks, man.
I think this could work out really well, though,
I actually
to keep
think
each
it
other
would.
accountable.
Because like before I started kind of shifting my schedule to more PST.
Yeah.
Me and Mina actually did work calls very often together. Like because I worked a 9 to 5 before as well. I used to work in research, and I would go on to my 9 to 5, do my research stuff. And me and Mina would just sit and call together and just vibe, but that was like when I actually had a job, and we actually woke up in the same hours. Now I wake up like when Mina's ending work.
Yeah, I'm logging off of work for the day. You guys are like, oh, what a work call. And I'm like, I just logged off of work, man. I just worked 8 hours. Like, what are you talking about?
But yeah, no, I think it would be nice because like back then I remember we were pretty productive during those work calls. And sometimes it was just me and Mina, like
yeah.
It was nice just like kind of having the company of someone else.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, just to bring it back to the question, I think that is something that like has really helped me. Like when I get overwhelmed, I like talking about it with other people. Like talking about like breaking down, like what do I need to do? And how can I compartmentalize it into this day, Because like I feel like when you verbalize it, it's so much more like achievable in like what you can do in that day.
It kind of grounds you.
Yeah, exactly. Like you kind of verbalize it and you're like, okay, I have all these things to do, but I can maybe only do these 3 things feasibly, right?
Yeah, so you say it out loud, it makes it real.
Yeah, right? And I think that is something that really helps to relax me, like verbalizing with my friends and kind of like seeing what they're up to as well. Because then other people working motivates me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like knowing that other people are also doing something productive makes me want to be productive as well.
I'm sorry, I just had another thought about the Discord workplace. We have a channel that's just daily goals and like what we want to achieve in that day.
That'd be really fucking cute.
Like, this is what I want to do for the day. Like, this is what I need to accomplish.
We should implement this in the fucking homies chat right now.
I think I'm just saying. We always ask each other. I'm just fucking saying. We just have a space where you just jump in if you want a work call.
Yeah, that'd be really cute.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do it after stream.
That sounds great. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Want to move on to the next question?
Yeah. Well, we're like, okay, now we need to finish so we
can make this shit a reality.
Also, I'm giving you guys chat permission if you want to do this with your friends to help.
Yeah, spread the productivity.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something like very like, inspirational. Always strive to be a better version of yourself.
Okay, buddy.
Don't compare yourself to other people.
Motivational speaker over here.
Compare yourself to your yesterday's version. Always try to improve yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. You're in different places in life, and just one step at a time. Do little things to make yourself feel better and to feel more productive. And if that's doing nothing all day because maybe you're going through it, that's perfectly okay. People need to relax and to recharge before they can take on the world.
It's so fucking easy to say that. It's so hard to follow that, man.
I know.
It's so fucking hard to follow it. But yes. Anyways, next question. Do you want to read it off?
Next question. Yes. Oh, wait, we got more. God, fuck you people for adding questions.
We ask and then we're like, fuck you.
Well, it's because they put it in after we already picked questions. Okay. This is by S. Bourbon. What are some things you've gotten into after first trying them on stream?
Gaming.
Most video games.
Gaming.
Like, I never would have played Genshin on my own.
That was one thing I remember you said. Yeah.
I would have never played Nikke on my own.
Yeah.
I would have played Project Sakai on my own.
I don't think I would ever played Elden Ring or God of War or Cyberpunk. Any of the big AAA games, I would have never touched it. It was super intimidating to touch it like outside of streaming, I think. Because it was almost like, I don't know, it almost felt like I was like not allowed. You know what I mean?
It kind of feels like, what's the point?
Not even that. Like,
but the way that like the AAA gaming communities work, where it's like if you're not 100% invested in this game, like,
yes, exactly like that. Yes.
Yeah. Because it's like you either have to know like this game needs to consume your life for the next 90 hours, or like, I don't know, go play The Sims.
Oh, I will go play The Sims. I belong in the kitchen.
Dude, I fucking love The Sims.
But yeah, no. I think one thing I've also gone motion graphics. Never would have gone into that if not for VTubing. I don't know if you know, Mina, but I actually learned motion graphics because of VTubing, and I didn't want to commission anyone for a starting screen. So I was like, I'm gonna fucking do it myself.
I'll do it myself. And then you ended up using a starting screen that's an animation that was commissioned by someone.
Yep. That do be how it be. And I also don't have my own stinger yet, despite offering commissions for them. Woo!
I will say that I think just content creation in general was something I never thought I could do until I did it. Where it's like creating content, thinking with like the content coming first rather than like just playing games to play games. Like I'm thinking like, oh, how do I make this more engaging? Like like this is a stream idea I could do. Oh, I can make this a YouTube video. Honestly, even like, okay, I always complain about editing, but like I know the basics of editing. Like I can edit a video. Like it's not gonna be the best and I can't do everything I want to do yet. But it's like it's learning.
Yeah, and I argue you learned that from streaming, right? Because it's like you obviously don't have the means to commission every single video you do, because that would just be way too much of a cost investment. So you're gonna have to do some of it yourself, you know? Wow, we really just got pushed to learn skills because we didn't have money, huh?
Hey guys, anyone want to be my like oil prince? Please, but like I don't want to do anything in return.
Make it so I never have to learn anything ever again. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my god. If I could just vibe and talk to you guys and it's just like fully funded and I don't have to do anything. Oh, that'd be so sexy.
I will say though, I think a part of content creation is fueled by the idea of not wanting to make money per se, but like wanting to make the most of your time, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Because it's like you're not gonna be if I feel like you had a totally comfortable life and you could do whatever the fuck you want, you might not be as motivated to do certain things. You know what I mean?
It's like, what's the point?
Yeah, because what's the point? Why would you grind? Yeah, it's like
social validation.
Okay, yeah, but it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like you don't have that motivation to improve your content because you don't learn the different spheres and the different perspectives or angles of content creation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I feel like I'm a better creator now because I learned how to view it as content. You know, how to view it
kind
as
like
making videos.
The hustle.
Yeah,
kind of like
exactly.
How the hustle, like, kind of like enabled you or like had the drive to make you want to learn and be better.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I think there's different motivations, and I think my motivations are largely because I want to be financially stable, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think partially because of that, I've pushed myself to learn things I don't think I would have learned if I was financially stable. And those things that helped me grasp a better perspective on the content that I make. Like, for example, like I research people's like, you know, where they cut clips, what they do for their videos on YouTube now when I just watch Let's Plays because I want to see what I can incorporate into my own content. Like, why would I do that if I wasn't trying to improve my content for some purpose, right?
Yeah, no, that's 100% true. I was going to say that I think that actually makes and breaks the difference between a good and a not good streamer. Someone who actively goes out of their way to improve their content versus someone who just complains that they're not popping off.
Yeah.
Because I think I've said this before. I genuinely believe any person with the right amount of effort can hit partner.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah. Like I don't think everyone has the potential to like, you know, be like 1K Andes. But I genuinely believe any person, no matter what they're streaming, if they grind correctly and they actually put in like the type of effort that will like actively like increase engagement and increase like, you know, there's sciences behind this.
Yeah.
But if they're actively working towards those steps to improve, it will happen like inevitably, where they will at least be able to hit like that 75 mark.
I also think one thing about like streamers, especially in the VTuber scene, I feel like, is they equate upgrades to stream for visual upgrades.
Oh, and that's like, yes, visual upgrades are nice, but the quality of how you stream is so much more important.
Yes, and I feel like not enough people realize that and like take it to heart when people say like, oh, you know, you should watch your own streams and figure out what parts are, you know, you have lulls and parts where you don't even find funny. Because like it's like, I think one of the biggest things, it's like, would you watch your own videos / your streams, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, if you are not gonna be someone who wants to watch your own videos or your streams, then who are you making it for? You know?
Dude, I was editing one of my videos. Like I was just going through and I was editing it. And I think I was on a work call with Shie. And I was laughing at my own part. I'm like, Shie, I'm so fucking funny.
And I think you should. Like that's a good denoter of someone who cares about their streams, right? Because it's like you're proud of the content you're putting out. But if you aren't, then it's like, who are you making it for in the first place? But also like, why are you not striving to become someone that you want to watch, right? Because why would anyone else watch you if you don't even want to watch you, you know?
Yeah, and like some people can't even get over the first hurdle, which is listening back to your own voice, which arguably is hard. Listen, I hate hearing my own voice. You get used to it eventually, and you're never gonna like it, but you can tolerate it. Where you're gonna have to listen to it like a bunch of times, and like you'll just get used to it. But like that's like the first hurdle, because some people are like, "Oh no, I can't hear myself. I can't." I'm like, "Well, you're
gonna
content.
have to, man. Yeah, that's just what content creation is. You're gonna have to listen to yourself." Like, I think content creation is one of those things where it's like you almost have to keep reminding yourself not to be narcissistic, because it's like, end of the day, like you have to recognize your own flaws as well, right? It's like, because you're in a space where people are constantly praising you, constantly saying like, "Oh no, I think it's great," but then it's like if you don't hyper criticize yourself in like what things you can improve on, then you're gonna stagnate, you know?
Yes.
And I would say that's a form of narcissism, because you're saying like, I'm good enough already. Why do I need to improve? Why aren't people giving me the attention I need? It's because you do have place to improve. You do have, you know, space to improve. You're just not doing it, you know?
Yeah, like you don't need yes man. Like you have to humble yourself and you be like, okay, I think it also, you have to watch other streamers, especially in the beginning, to figure out what you like and what you don't like in the streams. And that's how you like naturally start incorporating it into your own content. And then like, again, you have to listen back, because sometimes you're like, why did I say that? Or I'm way too quiet at this one part.
Right.
Oh, I'm not reading like the comment that I'm responding to. So like if someone's just listening, they won't know what's going on. So like there's little things here and there. Like honestly, putting it back to the question, a skill that I think like I had to learn was how to stream. Like I think my streams in the very beginning were not good. Like I understand why I wasn't averaging high back then. Like my streams were not like, the way I interacted with chat, it felt kind of awkward because I was still getting used to it.
Right.
I was
that's
a lot
to be
more
expected.
shy. Yeah, it's like you have to come into your own, and people can sense that change. And I really feel like I've grown like with my community, and I think that's why I waited like about like a year and a half to get a new model where I felt like, okay, I'm confident in who I am now as a streamer. I feel like I can get a model that also like emulates that as well.
Right.
Yeah, rather than just getting one because I wanted to pop off.
Yeah. I think like a lot of VTubers, they take visual upgrades so seriously. I think that might be actually one of the big key differences between like IRL streamers and VTubers, is that there's such an emphasis on like your appearance in both communities, right? But the appearance in one community can be bought. The other one cannot, you know?
Yeah.
In the VTubing sphere, if you want to look better, if you want to look prettier, if you want to look more, you know, like a certain way, you can just buy a new model.
Yeah.
Sure, it'll be expensive, you know, but the possibility is there. If you want to, you know, be a certain type of appearance as an IRL streamer, you have to, you know, do a lot of different things. And then it's like, maybe that's changing who you fundamentally are, you know?
You know what's crazy? You know what's like kind of crazy? I prefer watching IRL streamers than I do VTubers. I think I do too. I almost exclusively consume IRL content rather than VTuber content.
No, you are so right. I don't think I watch a single VTuber. Like, I don't think I watch a single VTuber.
Yeah, like in my free time, I don't watch VTubers. Like, I'll stop by my friends' streams to say hi because they're my friends, but I'm not gonna like vibe in a VTuber's chat ever. Like, I'd rather be caught dead than saying hi in a VTuber's chat.
Yeah, actually, no. I'm thinking about this now. I don't watch a single VTuber either.
Yeah.
Like,
crazy?
Yeah, no, it really is. I wonder if that's why we maybe feel a little bit separated from the VTubing community, if that makes sense. Like, we don't get invited to collabs a lot.
Because we just don't interact with them.
No, it's because, no, not even that, but like, it's like our vibes are so different. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
the vibe of our communities are so different.
Because I don't think we, like, yes, like our communities are technically like VTuber-esque communities because like we're VTubers naturally.
Yeah, of course.
But they're more or less just, they're people who watch a streamer who happens to use a model.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's
there's a big difference in that. Because I know people, I'm not going to say the name, but I know people who literally like do like streams with just a model, no mic, no nothing. They don't even interact with chat. Bruh. And they get like 200 views.
Hey, yo.
And it's like, what are you watching this person for? They're not interacting with you or anything. They're literally just a pretty model that moves around occasionally, and then they maybe type in chat like every 20 minutes, you know? It's like why would you watch that? But then there's a market for that, you know?
Yeah.
People like
market
that.
For everything, man. Remember, I think it was last stream, we talked about like what streams like don't do well.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to formally apologize when I said sim streams, because I found a sim streamer that I'm like, it's a pair of twins, and I just watch them decorate houses, and I am like enthralled by them. It
is so fucking entertaining. Like when I told you RT Game had some amazing sim streams and videos, that shit will pull you in. I don't know why.
I have no idea why. So many packs of The Sims because of them. I was like, I need all the items that comes with this, because they're able to do so much.
You were influenced.
Guys, I'm supposed to be the influencer here, but like, goddamn.
Oh man. But yeah, I think that's a good place for us to end off. This was a good episode. Yeah, it was a good episode.
I missed you. I feel like we haven't talked this week.
It has been I've been going through it, dude. Not in the sense of like emotional stuff. I was rewatching The Last of Us, like the video game. And I have been reading so many angsty fan fictions. I think I'm being emotionally affected to some extent. You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
Oh my god, no, it hurts so fucking good though. It hurts so fucking good.
We need to watch the show.
Yeah, we should watch the show. I finished it with Pixel, but I'm so down to rewatch it.
Wow.
We started it together. Me and Pixel started it. It was like
it's fine. It's whatever. I've been tearing Project Sakai. I've been talking to no one.
You rewatched the chorus with me. It's basically the same concept, all right?
Okay, listen. With me and TV shows, if I'm genuinely invested in like the show, like properly, like I'm obsessed, I'm gonna watch it by myself first, and then I'll watch it with other people. Because like if someone talks and I'm like invested, I'm like, can you shut up, please?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm the type to be, for those who...
No, but I enjoy that, because like if I really enjoy the content, I want to hear your opinions on it. But if it's my first time also experiencing it and I really like it, I'm like, I need you to shut the fuck up so I can take in every ounce of like each frame. Moogie pauses like, fun fact.
Yeah, for those who don't know, whenever me and Mina watch something together that I'm like really, really invested in, I pause like every 6 minutes. I'm like, hey guys, did you know?
Well, I appreciate that. It's always fun to get more lore.
Yeah, I'm a very enthusiastic person when it comes to media that I really enjoy.
Yeah, it's fun. And I enjoy sharing content. Like I think it's fun to like show people like something that you really like, and like when they actually show interest and pay attention, it means a lot.
It really does. It really does. Like, oh my god, when we were watching Edge Runners, it was so funny because it would be like we were watching it with Evie and Mina, and we were on a call together. And every single time I would pause the video, they'd be like, "Yes, Mookie." Yes,
what is the fun fact? What is the fun fact
this time?
Oh, did you know that Edge Runners won Anime of the Year at the
I saw. I was very happy.
And I would like to say Licoris Recoil won Best and Original Anime of the Year as well. So we both got dubs. Let's go. Let's freaking go, gamers.
That's big. That's huge. Yeah, I will say Edge Runners was my Anime of the Year. It was really good.
I think my Anime of the Year was Bochi the Rock.
I haven't finished it yet. I still haven't finished it.
Very close second. You haven't finished it yet? We should finish it. I'll finish it with you, don't worry.
Sounds good. We have a lot of stuff to catch up with. Well, we should watch Love Island tonight.
Yeah, Love Island's the most important thing. I've been waiting 2 fucking weeks for it. The show's about to end. I'm gonna find out who won by accident. I'm gonna be pissed. We need to catch up, please.
Mama will.
Evie, if you're here, we're watching it right after this, by the way.
Evie, get into homies right now. We are jumping into homies as soon as we end the stream. All right. Yes, we are going to end here, but thank you so much for listening to our podcast. You can find us both streaming at our respective Twitch channels at twitch.tv/NagamiMugi, which is NAGAMIMUGI, and twitch.tv/Mina Aoyama, which is MINAAOYAMA. You can also find Migi Mail live at twitch.tv Migi Mail podcast every Friday at 8 p.m. EST, where you can join us in a live audience in the recording of these podcasts. Thank you once again for coming. Have a great time zone. I feel like I have a very CNN voice right now, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Next time on the Daily News.
Bye, next time on the Daily News. All right, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.